Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing kind of a first impression slash spotlighting the Aphrodite palette from Bad Habit Beauty, which is this palette here. I wanted to talk about it because I did that video on the Athena palette and Instagram just absolutely loved it. So I wanted to use the other Huda Beauty dupe along with some other items that I was sent as PR and some that I recently did a campaign for. So I took the funds that I was given for that and I just kind of invested them in some products that I can actually use on my channel. So go ahead and keep on watching and I'll see you at the end. So we're going to kind of use a bunch of new things. I'm going to start off with this Rose Gold Farsali Elixir. I've never used this. I checked reviews and since I had kind of a credit, I wanted to partake in the VIB sales. So I used everything that I got from a campaign I did and applied it kind of towards things that I could, I guess, invest in for my channel. So I looked up reviews on this one and the Unicorn Glow, and Wayne Goss is the one who officially sold me on it. He's like, I went into this pretty much negative, not expecting to be amazing, and he said it just blew his mind. He did like the Unicorn Glow as well, but this other review, I will link that one down below. But she said it wasn't worth as much. She said she really liked it, and it did its job. But she said that it wasn't something necessarily worth repurchasing. So I was like, nope, it's okay. And you know, this was just the mini one, plus with the discount, it was a lot more affordable. I want to see how it works and kind of give you guys my thoughts on it to see if it smells really good, to see if it's worth it. So another new thing I'm going to use is the Vegas Nay Brow and Shadow Pro Palette. So I got this from Octali and it's a really neat concept. It's an eyeshadow, well, I don't want to say an eyeshadow palette. It's a brow shadow palette. It comes with its own brush, and it's really neat. So you can basically kind of contour and do all types of things with it. It comes with its own little brush, which is a really good brush. Let me show you that. Like, that is hella freaking flat, and it comes with a spoolie on the other end. And then if you look at the palette up close, I look really oily. If you look at the palette up close, yeah, I nicked that one. It has all types of shades, and then it actually has a brow primer here, so the last one. So I'm going to use this to do my brows today and kind of see exactly how it works and if it's something like worth buying, because I do want to post an honest review on it. This is like $12, $13, and you can buy it at Ulta now, so that's pretty exciting. Get to doing my brows really quick. I think... Do you prime it first? I don't think there's a book in it. There might have been, and I just kind of lost it. But I'm going to prime my brows first. Let me use a spoolie. So we're dipping into this darker shade here. So my brows towards the end aren't as thick as kind of this side, and it's taking some building. So I'm going to do this brow off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that is what they look like. I use the darkest shade here. And they're cleaned up now. I actually really like that. That was so easy. And this brush, holy shit, it's so good. Usually, like, my brushes aren't this flat. They're kind of a little bit wider. This is my first eyebrow brush that's super perfect. So we are going right into eyes. Okay, take two on this video. So I had done an Instagram video using the Athena palette from Bad Habit Beauty. People loved it. Like, thank you guys so much for the love on that video. So today I'm going to be using the Aphrodite palette. So the Athena is a dupe for the Desert Dusk Huda Beauty palette, and this is Aphrodite, and this is for the I don't remember what it's called palette, but also from Huda. And I'm so glad to own this because I don't own the originals, but I thought I would do a video on it. So I'm gonna go into Koi and set my eyelids. I did conceal with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this is almost a I don't want to say transition shade, but it's the perfect lid shade for me. Like, it has a little bit of yellow to it, and it's like an off-white, which is so freaking fabulous for setting the lid. If you hear noise, it's Jesse in the background. He is making mixed energy drinks. Non-alcoholic. Next, I'm going into Romance here. It's kind of like a burnt copper shade. That is how I am beginning my transition. These are so pigmented, and I actually had somebody tell me that they weren't actually pigmented. But I don't know how to fake pigment. Like, I am not computer literate enough to edit pigment in eyeshadows. You know? Let's blend this out a little bit more. So I have a little spot right here that was giving me trouble in the last video. And it's basically a dry patch on my eye that I can't seem to get rid of. I don't know what it is, but oh well. So next I'm going to go into Lust. It's like this burnt red on a brush that I'm not sure if it's even a good brush or not. But like, look at the way it is. I'm pretty sure it used to be longer because I want to say it was a lot like this before, like this one, and now it's really flat and almost awkward. I should be using this brush, but instead of using this one, I don't know why. Clearly I hate myself. The one thing I will say about these shadows I notice is they're a lot like the Subculture shadows. So as far as mattes go, like they have a lot of kickback, which isn't a good thing, but they're, as far as pigment goes, they're very pigmented. So, you know, it's kind of you win some, you lose some, which again is very similar to the Subculture palette. People hated the Subculture palette. But then again, this palette's like $12 and the Subculture palette's $42, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it there because I feel like if I add too many shades, it's not going to do what I want it to do. I realize I kind of don't know what I'm doing. That's unusual. Let's go into this black shade and tuck it in the corner. Yeah, see how it's not picking up my shadow? It's not the shadow, it's my actual, like, eye. Because this side's doing just fine. This side, on the other hand. Jesus, take the wheel. Y'all, I have no idea what I'm doing with this look. Oh my gosh. Okay, so next I'm going to go into Love and say a silent prayer to the makeup gods that this look comes out better than I think it's going to come out. So I was recently gifted these wand brushes and I'm going to use them today and I'm so excited. So I'm going to go into this really pretty Crush shade. So I'm going to take a little bit of Tease, pop that on my inner corner. Okay, so recently I was sent these by City Color Cosmetics. These are going to be released May 5th, I think. May 12th? So these are going to be released, I want to say May 5th. I'm going to double check and then I will link it down in the description. But they are so amazing. These are basically color drops and I'm going to use them today. I will have a discount code. You will be able to use RLQ.Rosie for I think 10% off. These sell for $7.99 and they are basically the same thing as the Cover FX drops. Like, it's ridiculous. So I'm going to use these for a base so I can brighten up my underskin, underface, foundation, whatever you want to call it. But I don't want to put too much. So $7.99 plus if you use my discount. I don't get paid for it. I'm not getting paid to say this. It's just they were sent to me, so I am sharing them with you guys because I love to save money. So I'm assuming you guys want to save money. I don't usually do this, but I love to do this. So I have done this before. Like I do this a lot with the Buxom. Absolutely love to use the Buxom one. And then I do this a lot with the Marc Jacobs. Also love to do. And then I recently did it with the Gerard Cosmetics. It went a little bit darker. Actually, I also have a bronze shade. I did prep, just so you know, with the MAC Prep and Prime. So I'm going to go in with a medium Y370 Shameless Foundation from Marc Jacobs. This is medium to full coverage. I'm almost out of my Becca Cosmetics foundation, so I'm going to save that for days where I'm breaking out. So pretty sure I'm the only influencer that likes this foundation. Look how my skin looks. It doesn't look cakey at all. So I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Maybelline Fit Me. I still have that video that I really want to salvage for you guys so you guys can watch it. I love that look. I love the products I use. I really want to figure it out. The audio is just shitty, and I don't want to upload it if you guys are going to hate it, but I might still do that. I'm going to try and salvage it. Let me know down below if you guys do still want to see that. It's a drugstore, full Maybelline, full face. I did the Instagram video. I'll link that one down below. You guys can tell me what you think. So I'm going back into Lust, which is the red shade. And under the Ojos. So I have a City Color Carbon. That's the shade name, like black liner. I'm going to hit that waterline. Okay, so I don't like the way that looks, so I'm going to go into this shade here, which is Beauty. It's a really pretty glitter on a flat Urban Decay brush. We're going to try and fix what I just hooked up. So I'm going to take a little bit of Tease, which is this one here. I don't know where my other brush is, so I'm just going to use this one. And highlight my brow bone. Okay, so I'm going to go into this really pretty shade. It's called Blushing. And I'm actually going to use that as blush. We're going to leave it just like that. Just kidding. Just kidding. Lashes, I'm going to do these from Eylure. They are the new Luxe Silk Lashes in Marquise, I think it is. Yeah, Marquise is how you pronounce it. They're the Silk Effect. They're gorgeous. They also came out with the Vegas Nay. I was sent these from Octoly as well, so I thought maybe I would just throw them all in the same look. So that is what they look like up close. They're actually really pretty. I'm going to put those on really quick. Okay, so for highlight, I'm going into the Huda Beauty 3D Highlight Palette. This is the Bronze Sand Edition, so all shades are a little bit more flattering for my skin tone. So I'm going to go into Barbados, which is this one here. This is actually my first time using a Huda palette. I am using an eyeshadow brush because I've noticed it's been helping me be a little bit more precise with my highlight. And then I'm going to go into Bora Bora. Okay, bitch, she's lit. So I'm going to go into the Kat Von D Everlasting shade Hilda. This is kind of like a warm brown shade. I feel like that'll be a little bit more better. A little bit better for this eye look, since I don't want to go into something too dark and something too light. Let's see. Yeah. That shade is beautiful. Good choice, Rosie. So I believe all the proceeds to these go to like a farm sanctuary. So these are actually for a good cause. Okay, I'm going to complete this look with Cover FX setting spray, and then I will come back. We're back. Thank you so much for watching. So that was it. This is the look. I basically love everything I use. My lash is kind of pulling up a little bit here. They're a lot more dramatic than I thought. I think these sell for either $11.99 or $8.99. I'll link them down below. But as far as everything else, I really love it. I also use that Vegas Nay brow kit, and I like the way it kind of made my brows. Like, I didn't have to use very much product. They don't feel very heavy at all. Usually when I use a pomade, I feel like they feel very heavy, and I already have very full brows. I don't have the best brows, but I love my brows. You know, they're my brows. So I was really content with that product. I was actually really surprised. But again, the star of the show was the Aphrodite palette. This is available on Hush Beauty. Full disclaimer, I was sent this along with a couple other goodies. I did do an unboxing video, so you guys can see everything that I was sent. I'll link that one down below. I was not paid for it, but they did, again, provide the product. So I just wanted to share it because, like I said, Instagram loved that video, and I wanted to do a full video for you guys so you guys can see it, because I know I had there was some talk that the palette wasn't as pigmented as I showed it to be, which I don't really know how someone can fake pigment. I'm not going to talk about that again. But yeah, so a lot of things I did try. I did also talk about the City Color Photo Chic Highlight Drops. I really like these. Let me do some quick drops for you guys live. I don't want to do a lot because then it'll be a hot mess. So that is what they look blended out. There's 4 of them that I have. I think that's how many of their shades there's going to be available. But these are available next month. They sell for $7.99, which is an incredible deal because if you know the Cover FX drops, I think they'll sell for either $36 or $42. I don't remember off the top of my head, but that's like an amazing dupe that you can pick up instead. And you can use my code. So I have a code, I think it's until like June. So from the release date up until I think June 8th, I will put the description down below. You can use RLQROSIE for 10% off. So they're already incredibly cheap. And you're going to save more money if you use my code. I'm not being paid for this. I'm not receiving any monetary compensation. Like, it's not like you guys will get, you know, I'll get whatever you guys get discounted. It's not like that. They just give me a code so you guys can, so I can share them with you guys. Like, these are incredible. I am such a huge fan of them. I like the way they made my foundation look. Like, I'm a fan. And let's, oops, show you guys exactly how glowy they are. Like, are you kidding me? I might have put a little too much. Definitely a little too much. So if you're smart, then you probably won't use a pink because it doesn't go well with my skin tone, but at the same time it kind of does. So that is what it looks like in lighting. It's so pretty, a beautiful shimmer. And like I said, these are only $7.99. That's so cheap. It's so affordable. And if you use my discount code from now until June, then you get a little bit more money. But that is it. I hope you like this look. I kind of don't know how I feel about it. I love it, but I also don't love it at the same time. Like, it gave me a little bit of trouble on this side, and I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I do really love it, and I love the shades, and I feel like I look like a poker game. Like a spade and a heart, and, you know, all that, like a diamond. But I was kind of going a different direction, and then I ended up with this look, and this is so kind of different from what you guys are used to seeing me do, in my opinion. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I do like it. I love everything I use. I love all the components I use. I just am kind of, my lashes coming up. I'm feeling a little bit indifferent about the look. You know, let me know what you guys think down below. Do you guys actually like this look? Is this something you guys would rock? Yeah. I actually love how pigmented it is. Oh my god, this lash is giving me hell. What the fudge? Okay, this lash is giving me hell. So, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is RLQ.Rosie. That is short for Running Lipstick Queen. Find me on Instagram. Find me on all social networks down below. I will link them as well as the products I used today. But, of course, if you don't like this video, then please just walk away, pretend it did not happen. And as for the rest of you, I will see you all in the next video.